Hi, this is Antonio, and this is the first official episode for the Amblyopic Life podcast. Now, we're here and we're talking about amblyopia. And before we get to that, I want to apologize first for my microphone. I know my audio may not sound the best, but this is only a temporary situation. I want to reassure you of that. In any case, let's begin by talking about amblyopia and what it is. This is my amblyopic eye. And if you look at it closely, you'll see that it turns slightly, okay? Over the years, I have figured out how to get it to stay straight and align with my other eye, which is not amblyopic, but it does take some practice. In any case, didn't mean to digress, but amblyopia is a situation in the brain where the brain does not know how to see. Now, because the brain doesn't know how to see, the brain does not process visual inputs properly. When we see, we have the left eye being processed by the right side of the visual region, and we have the right eye being processed by the left side of the visual region in the brain. Now, when we're first born, we exit the womb, we start to activate our senses, we start to activate our hearing, we start to activate our vision. The brain is having a feeding frenzy of information. It wants to learn everything. It wants to learn how to see. It wants to learn how to hear. All this is wonderful. But in the case of amblyopia, whether there is something developmentally wrong with the physical eye itself, or there was possibly something obfuscating the view, maybe a few strands of hair, maybe some residual liquid that may have been remaining from the birth process, or some sort of saliva or some other sort of liquid. There could have been something, anything causing the visual input from the amblyopic eye to be disregarded by the brain. In any case, the brain doesn't do the disregarding immediately. It normally figures out after a few days that something is wrong with the visual signal. And then what the brain will do is it will stop attempting to learn to teach the amblyopic eye how to see. And it focuses on the non-amblyopic eye. The brain basically says, listen, there's no good input from this eye, so we're just going to focus on this eye and prepare the person to just live a one-eyed visual life. This is what we call amblyopia. Now, what starts this amblyopia? And this is very interesting. I've done a lot of research on this. Amblyopia can be genetic. Okay, so if your father had amblyopia, your grandfather, it is certainly possible that you yourself might actually end up being born with amblyopia. Another thing is that amblyopia tends to follow premature births. So if for any reason the child is born premature, it's a very good possibility the child may end up with amblyopia. In fact, that is what happened in my case. I was born premature, and I do believe that's what caused my amblyopic eye. In any case, the purpose of this podcast is to help parents and those with amblyopia to improve their outcomes. If caught early enough, it is possible to prevent amblyopia from taking hold. There are organizations like the Lions Foundation, and also there is what we call the American Amblyopia Association. So there are organizations that are out there to try to help to prevent or treat amblyopia. In any case, back to the purpose of this video. As I said, this is the first episode. We just want to teach people what amblyopia is, okay? I will tell you that what we know about amblyopia says that it has to be treated early in life, usually within the first 5 or 6 years of life will give the best outcome. There is a belief in what we call the critical period, which says amblyopia is only fixable if it's fixed early during the critical period. Now, there is some new science that says that the critical period may actually extend into adulthood, and so that does give adults some hope. But generally, we still believe in the critical period for amblyopic treatment. In any case, this ends our first episode. In the next episode, I'm going to go straight to the point and give parents solutions, things they can do while the child is very young to prevent amblyopia from taking hold and possibly to cure amblyopia. Now, with that being said, I'm not a doctor, okay, but I have enough life experience with amblyopia that I can give you honest, accurate information. Always consult with your optometrist, or more specifically, your ophthalmologist. And if you can find one, a specialist in the brain, a neurologist who actually has skills dealing with visual disorders in the brain. In any case, I look forward to speaking with all of you on the next episode, where we're going to dive right in to the answer of what parents can do early in the life of their child so that amblyopia can have the best possibility of resolution. All right, again, this is Antonio Stork with the Amblyopic Life Podcast. I look forward to connecting with you all again soon, and hopefully I will have a system with better audio. All right, thank you so much, and I hope you all have a great day.